Coming up tonight, March 18th, we have a special treat for you. This past weekend, ESGN was in Poland to bring you the top stories, results, and interviews from Katowice. But first, let's take a quick look at a few of today's other headlines. Hello and welcome to the Daily News. My name is Dan Cho. First off, we have news from Root, the North American organization, and they have signed the new Hearthstone player to their roster. No one else but the legendary Swedish Terran player Jeffrey Brucey has joined Root. Brucey has been on top of StarCraft 2 and now looks to do the same in Hearthstone. While playing with his new team, he will continue to stay at the top of the legendary ranks. His favorite hero is Priest, but it's been referred to as one of the worst classes at the moment in the metagame. After his signing, Show said, quote, "Shoutouts to Root and my fans who keep following even though I play Hearthstone rather than StarCraft 2, end quote. Wish him the best of luck and make sure to follow him at twitter.com/RootShow. Brazilian esports follow Turkish footsteps as they get their own online league, which will be organized by Brazil Gaming League. The BGL will come with 6 teams in the same format of OGN, with their matches being in a series of 2 games instead of a best of 3. Among the teams will be 4 invited rosters, with the last spots given in a qualifier. Matches will be held at Arena X5 XBG, Brazil's premier venue for gaming. And it's going to be played during the week with 4 games per day and a total of 15 games per season. Smoke? Check. Chains? Check. Tanks? Triple check. Wargaming's Grand Finals will take place very soon. Mark the 4th of April in your calendars, Tanks fans, as they've released a kick-ass trailer on their website, including everything you have dreamt about. Head over to thegrandfinals.com to see what I mean. Before we go to a quick commercial break, followed by our IEM special, let's enjoy some of the expressions that we recorded during IEM.
Hello from Katowice.
You're watching the Daily News with Frodan, and we're about to begin ESGN TV's recap of IEM Katowice. We sent a team down there for news coverage in the TLDR. We had a blast watching the incredible games and being in the Spodek Arena with thousands of fans screaming their head off. Let's start off with our IEM special on the newbie on the stage, Hearthstone. With Hearthstone still in the infant stages of its competitive scene, spectators saw it for the first time at an IEM this past weekend. There's a nice chill side stage next to the big area for League of Legends, StarCraft 2, and CSGO. It was a small but exciting competition, as IEM is widely considered to be one of the highest profile tournament series in the world. For those who didn't get to catch the tournament, it was a 4-man single elimination bracket worth $4,000 on the line, $2,000 for first, $1,000 for second, $600 for third, and $400 for fourth. As for who was competing, let's talk about the invited players, starting with the local Polish national hero, Nibs. Nimsh finished second during the previous week's Seat Story Cup and was invited to this tournament due to that and his other notable performances in the past. Next player is the well-known StarCraft 2 commentator Artosis, who won the BlizzCon Invitational last year. He's a name that doesn't need much more of an introduction. Then we had the two players who qualified amongst the thousands of entrants. We saw two Planet Key Dynamic players make it through, the German player Sinex, who won the European qualifier, and his teammate Lothar, who won the Polish. In a quick 3-0 fashion, Artosis took out Lothar using his Control Warrior deck and begin things off. Nimsh, meanwhile, made a huge comeback versus Sinex with his nasty RNG plays. In the grand finals between Doggy House members, Nimsh took home the series playing an unusual mage deck that featured the Elite Tauren Chieftain, a card that was given out as a fun promotion for BlizzCon last year. This was the first time that the card has ever seen competitive play, and many have asked Nimsh as to why he included it into his deck. We'll have an interview with him later this week to ask his thoughts on the deck building process. I'll be sure to ask him that question. Congratulations to Nimsh, who wins $2,000. Artosis goes home with the bounty of $1,000. Carmack, Turtle Entertainment's director of pro gaming, later on Twitter confirmed that it is likely Hearthstone will be put on the IEM Season 9 circuit due to the great viewership despite the technical issues. Can't wait to see more card slinging RNG roll in action next season. And if there's anything we know about IEM's League of Legends Championship, it's that the backdoor is written in capital letters on their walls. The IEM League of Legends events last year were packed with action and joy, underlined by the Expect a Backdoor play that millions of fans remember. Over 500,000 viewers would tune in to see the grand finals between Fnatic take on KT Rolster Bullets in the grand finals for their portion of $150,000 in IEM Katowice. Before we do that, let's take a look at the 8 teams that participated in the event. North American giant Cloud9 was invited to represent North America. C9 is known for being one of the strongest North American teams dating from last season. Team World Elite, one of the most well-regarded Chinese teams, dropped out of the tournament pretty early as Taiwanese superstar TPA managed to steal a win against Gambit Gaming. But when they met again in the losers bracket, the Russian powerhouse showed true strength and advanced to the semis. Other participants included Millennium and Fnatic, who have been recently struggling in the EU LCS, as well as Invictus Gaming from China. And rounding out was the powerhouse and generally noted as a top 3 world-class team, the KT Rolster Bullets. And after 2 days of grueling play, the finalists of IEM would be Fnatic and the KT Rolster Bullets. Starting with KTB, this is a team who has long desired to shatter the illusion that they are second-rate compared to SK Telecom T1K, who is pegged as the reigning dynasty in competitive League of Legends. They would demonstrate their power by not dropping a single game in their road to the finals.
He gets pretty low. Can they get on top of it? There's the dive in. They get the kill on C-Time. And there is the Baron going down in favor, though, of IG, but the kills reign in India for the KT Bullets.
I think everyone's favourites for this tournament were probably KT Bullets.
Bullets seem very reactive. They play different compositions in different ways and successful.
HP. Genji can't do anything. Now they go on towards Diamond. There's the taunt. Rest of the team going to join in. This is an absolute massacre. There is Leopard spotted by it. They're going to use the talisman. They're going for this one. Leopard is going to be chased by Gambit. They don't have time. They can't do that. They cannot go for Leopard. They're trying to recall right now, but they're going in for the Nexus turret. Can you believe it? The KT Bullets go straight through into the base. Genji comes down as well, but the Nexus goes down. Oh my God! Can you believe it?
The other finalists, Fnatic, also had much to prove. After an incredible start to their spring season split of the EU LCS, Fnatic went on a massive losing streak, bringing up chemistry issues that started coming into question. Fnatic was once known as the undisputed best team in Europe at the end of Season 3, but that was nearly 6 months ago. IEM Katowice started off looking more like the mortal Fnatic, but they soon gathered their steam for a finals run.
In this stadium, Fnatic is potentially that team.
Names from that one. There we go. We are going to see the calling coming out. Actually, actually Soas diving into the middle of them as well. What a barrel this time from Peke. Gets the shutdown, but have they got the damage to finish everyone out? Creaton is focused at the back. Double kill for ex-Peke. The turret goes down, and Fnatic are going to move in on towards the Nexus. They stay alive in the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship.
He just gets dropped and melted. Reckless picks up the kill, gets himself a double. Illusion running away, has got the Zhonyas, but that's all he's going to get because Fnatic just mull off the IG team, and it's going to be Fnatic that can just run through the base and take victory. And Reckless fancies it. He goes in, flashes for it. This goes straight on towards Sneaky. The shockwave does enough. Reckless getting taken low, but he gets himself another kill and another kill.
It was sure to be an epic finals. Sebastian from the news team got to chat with Cyanide before the match and gather his thoughts.
I'm here at IM Katowice, joined by Fnatic Cyanide. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Tell us about how you felt about the game.
In these games, we actually played really good. Like yesterday, we had some really shaky games. But today, like, yeah, I felt like I wasn't really even needed. Like, my team was just playing super good, like bot lane dominating pretty much 2v2 with some Ziggs bombs, and I was just like trying to do some useful stuff. Like, I think in the last game, the most useful thing I did was that I got caught and I actually baited the entire enemy team to die, so we could do Baron.
So, tell me about how you feel capitalizing on something like Baron and taking the lanes and sieging. What's the big thing?
Yeah, like pretty much every time your enemy makes a mistake, you have to capitalize at this level because normally people don't make mistakes. So every time they make a mistake, you just force them into more mistakes, and then you can capitalize into something like a Baron or such, and then you can win the game. So it's very important to spot out the enemy mistakes.
Yeah, there were some great plays. Unfortunately, Morgana going for Cloud9, 0-4 in the beginning of the game. Really nice. So right now you're finished here for today. Tomorrow you're gonna play. I hope. Crossing my fingers for you guys. Rome would be a pick for you.
Yeah, Rome would be cool.
Rome would be cool? Yeah, maybe see you there next time.
Yeah, maybe.
Thanks for the interview.
Yeah, no problem.
And let's enjoy the evening.
Well, we certainly enjoyed that evening. Thanks again, Sebastian. He'll be back multiple times throughout the night for more. And with the stage set, it came down to one best-of-5 between Fnatic and KT Rolster Bullets. Could a non-Korean team finally stand up to the nation that has dominated the LoL scene for years? Game 1 started off well for Fnatic as they nabbed a great first blood play from Soaz, but that momentum could not be sustained as Fnatic ran out of gas to the late game potency of KTB.
She gave them vision. They knew that LeBlanc is still there. Ryu is going to put some incredible burst out. Does manage to catch him with the Axe. Dragon Descent being used. Nice juke there from Soaz, but is it going to be enough? He's on the turret. The Repel comes out. Cyanide comes in. Cyanide. Soaz gets first blood. He's going to go down to the Ignite. He survives. The Dragon Descent kept him alive from the Ignite. Alpha Insect's going to try and stealth in. Has he got enough to smite it? Cyanide, yes he does. He steals it away from Cyanide. He pays the price with his death.
Clean slip away completely. However, they did manage to seal the game and do go up to Series 2-0.
Ryu takes no Reckless. Grand Skyfall coming out, but he's not in the right location. Yellow Star's so low. This is all going so wrong. Leopard finally falls. Ryu now is going to be the focus. Can Cyanide get on him? Yes. Finishes off with a flash kill. But Peke, he's now got Maffa on him. Insect's going to try and rotate around.
Pushing straight in, the first Nexus turret does go down.
Game 3 proved that KTB was not going to be denied this tournament. They successfully sweep Fnatic and end the IM World Championship quest undefeated and earning themselves $60,000.
No, he won't shield from Karma, will save him from that one. Score gonna fall though, but the Nexus is at half HP. They're gonna dive straight back in once again. Peke gets himself a double kill, but the super minions are surely too much. There goes the Nexus. The KT Bullets are the Intel Extreme Masters World Champions here. A clean sweep coming in over Fnatic.
KT Bullets really out of form, and we'll see how that affects them in the European LCS, but for now they really have turned this one round, and KT Bullets, they are the Intel Extreme Masters World Champions.
Sebastian had a chance to talk with members of KT Rolster Bullets after their championship win.
KT Rolster Bullets just won 3-0 against Fnatic. Huge congratulations, guys. It's nice having you here, Insecure and Levar. how are you feeling about this victory at a European event? Tell me about it.
일단 저희가 최근 이제 저희 국내 리그에서 좀 3연패를 해가지고 기세가 안 좋았는데 이제 해외까지 나와서 다시 기세를 일으켜서 참 좋아요.
데뷔한 지 아직 얼마 안 돼서 아직 얼마 안 됐는데 이렇게 큰 무대 와서 참 좋고 우승까지 해서 더 좋아요. 앞으로 좋은 성적 거두고 싶습니다.
In the past, you had some roster changes. You went back to the jungle in SEC. How are you feeling about that? You think this lineup that you're playing right now is the final one for the future for 2014, where you're gonna get all the tournaments and win all the prizes?
일단 저희가 리빌딩한 지 얼마 안 돼서 당장은 다시 바꿀 생각은 없고요. 네, 앞으로 쭉은 모르겠지만 당분간은 계속 이렇게 할 것 같습니다.
No matter how good Fnatic played, no matter how good the play, you were just there on point doing all the stuff. Tell me, what is it that's so special about it? Like, how do you manage to do that? To be such a great team and so good at teamwork?
일단 저희가 약간 서로 안 믿는 경향이 약간 조금씩 있었는데 최근에 이제 많이 이제 상담을 하면서 이제 서로에 대해서 좀 믿음을 많이 가질 수 있어서 이제 좀 더 세진 것 같아요.
In the game versus Gambit Gaming, you actually played more of a lure. You were there for them to get distracted, and then your team stomped the base, won the game. Is that a special tactic? Did you train that beforehand?
그게 계속 그 상황에서 한타를 했으면 질 것 같아서 저희 마파 선수가 갑자기 전략이 하나 있다 해가지고 들어봤는데 백도어를 가자 해서 그때 즉흥적으로 하게 됐습니다.
So I guess coming up with ideas like that is what defines a professional team to be one of the best in the world. I'm really happy to have you guys here, that you won this. You're top notch. I wish you the best of luck for 2014. Have fun with your trophy. Enjoy your stay in Europe. Thanks for the interview.
You can catch the Bullets back in Korea to compete in OGN soon. Make sure to catch all the action over at twitch.tv/OnGameNet. We're done with the first half of our IM Katowice recap. When we come back, we'll go over what happened in StarCraft 2 and CSGO. Don't go anywhere. The Daily News returns right after this. Welcome back to the desk. Tonight's another episode of Fight Night StarCraft 2 Arcade Edition. Join in on the fun and tell everyone to tune in at 21:30 Central European Time here at ESGNTV.com. If you're just joining us, we're in the middle of our in-depth review of the IEM Katowice World Championship. Let's take a look at the next game at IEM Katowice. Let's recap what StarCraft 2. The tournament featured a large prize pool of $100,000, but ESL decided to controversially distribute the prize pool in a different way. The winner would take it all. Second to 16th place gets nothing. With the Spodek Arena watching intently, you can bet player nerves at an all-time peak. And with Naniwa and 15 top-level Koreans, it was sure to be an event to remember. Or so we thought. The tournament got off to a rocky start when Naniwa decided to forfeit his match against Polt mid-series. In his last messages and on Twitter before he GG'd out, Naniwa claimed that the player boosts were not fully soundproofed. This was after Naniwa's proxy gateway strategy was promptly scouted and stopped. Naniwa followed up his comments saying he confirmed with Paul that the players could hear the crowd and the commentators. After his first game loss, an ESL admin entered the booth to discuss the situation. There was a visible argument between the two parties, which resulted in a rushed forfeit decision from Naniwa. Naniwa promptly took his equipment and left the stage and endured the boos of thousands of fans at the Spodek Arena. The days before the event, Naniwa stated his intent on taking an extended break from the game as he was not enjoying it anymore. What a potential farewell for the Swedish Protoss player who has held the title of the Foreign Hope for over a year now. We'll keep you posted on any developments from IEM or Naniwa. But the drama of StarCraft 2 wasn't solely over Naniwa's actions, it was also over the prize pool and the fact that the entire $100,000 goes to the winner. Second place would get nothing. In the end, it would boil down to two Protoss players from Kespa, the two-time IEM champion CJ Hero, and the BlizzCon champion Jin Air SOS. The first game of the series started in blistering fashion as SOS went for an in-base proxy, forcing both players to trade economy and micro their hearts out.
Going to work on the pro counter on the other side of the map. SOS still maintaining the supply lead. 2 Stalkers are going to beat this one here as well.
Oh, he does actually end up killing one of these Stalkers off, but 2 more Stalkers on the way for SOS right now. Even though he's losing all his probes, I don't know that it's going to matter. He's going to have such a large army, there's no way that Hero can get more units.
And all the probes coming off the line, they do not want to get surrounded there, that Stalker, and he's microing back 3 Stalkers to 1, and that's going to get picked off as well. And all he needs to do now is micro around these probes, and SOS is going to find himself with a map number 1 victory.
Excellent.
SOS would then do the same in-base proxy again and jump to a 2-0 lead, but CJ Hero would strike back in Game 3.
Has absolutely no idea what he is doing. Hero cancels the blink in case there was a mothership core by the looks of it to poke in to maybe play a little bit of a mind game himself. But 2 Dark Templar could pretty much just instantly end this game.
Yeah, and I think that is about what's about to happen. These 2 DTs going up towards the ramp. There is absolutely 0 detection in here. There is no chance that he is not going to lose a ton of probes. And
GG.
There you have it.
As simple as that. So another Stalker goes down. All the probes are offline.
However, that was just a bump in the road for SOS, who held off a proxy gateway 10 from Hero in Game 5 to secure the win.
But SOS with the continuation of Stalkers. Hero realizes he's got his hands. He's got his head in his hands.
Hero knows it.
Is about to take $100,000.
This is amazing play by SOS, a well-planned out series, and as you can see, Hero looks defeated. He looks crushed and broken. He is going to win absolutely no money for 2nd place in the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship Finals.
It was a ballsy strategy to do this. It has not paid off. Hero can't believe it. GG!
5 games, 5 PvPs. 5 cheeses in a row. SOS wins the series 4-1 and earns $100,000, ramping his entire prize earnings to almost $250,000. Congratulations to him. Heartbreaking defeat for Hero, who goes home with nothing alongside the 14 other players. Sebastian managed to catch up with SOS and gather his thoughts on his 2nd major tournament victory.
Hi, this is Sebastian for ESGN News. I'm joined here in Katowice by SOS, our new IM Katowice Intel Extreme Masters champion. He just won his 2nd series against Hero. 4-1, my congratulations, you did a great job. So, how do you feel about in a PvP in the final?
우선 이 대회 오면서 크게 기대는 안 했었는데 그냥 적당한 성적만 내자라고 생각하고 왔었는데 경기장 보니까 관중들이 엄청 많더라고요. 그래서 이렇게 많은 데서는 꼭 우승해야겠다는 생각이 갑자기 들어서 그 계기가 그것 때문에 우승할 수 있었던 것 같아요.
When I came to the event, I actually didn't have big expectations. I thought that I would just try my best and see how well I do. But upon coming here and seeing the big crowd, I felt like I really need to win this because I need to show the crowd that I really can do it. And he thinks that this helped him to win the tournament.
Okay, well, the crowd here in Katowice surely is a huge thing. We just had Virtus Pro taking the lead and now cheering SOS and chants. That's a great thing, great crowd either way. So, you playing Protoss. 2nd place is Protoss as well. What do you think about the matchup and about the race right now?
프로토스 유저이신데요. 그리고 상대방도 프로토스셨는데 전반적으로 이 매치업에 대해 어떻게 생각하시는지?
푸푸전 같은 경우에는 중후반으로 가면 웬만한 선수들은 다 똑같다고 생각하고 있고 초중반에 심리전이 중요하다고 생각해요. 저는 그래서 오늘 저는 상대방을 좀 말리게 하는 빌드들을 다 준비했던 것 같아요.
He says that in PvP, if you go to after the early game and if you go to mid game and late game, most players play about the same and the skill is really similar. So the most important thing in PvP is the early game and it's also the mind games and the psychological aspect. And he believes that for today's matches, he was able to successfully play the mind games with Hero and that allowed him to win.
Okay, well, thank you for the great interview. This was a great victory for you. I'm happy to have you here and hope you the very best and good luck for 2014. Thank you.
Thanks, Sebastian, and congratulations once again to SOS. Don't feel too down on the PvP matchup, guys, as even earlier in the tournament, there were great series like Hero versus Sand. StarCraft 2 still had a great showing this weekend. And of course, our last game for IM Katowice coverage was the one people will talk about for years to come. With the recent growth spike of competitive Counter-Strike scene once again, ESL decided to give the EMS1 a $250,000 shot in the arm and feature it along the esports titans like StarCraft and League of Legends. That was not a bad decision at all, especially when you have the home crowd Heroes versus Pro from Poland in the finals playing the living Swedish legends Ninjas in Pajamas. With a filled Spodek Arena, you can bet the top of the roof was about to pop off with excitement. And while many pegged NIP as one of the likely favorites, not everyone expected Virtus.pro to carve their way to the finals. Virtus.pro came all the way through the regional qualifiers, taking out Pith's team Gray Face No Space in the final qualifier. In the group stage, it was evident that a different Virtus.pro showed up as they stomped Fnatic Fragout champions Titan Esports, as well as the Hellraisers.
The last man standing as Virtus.pro have claimed the final point they struggled so much with before.
And will come behind. Say hello to Neo. Pasha gets himself one. Neo quick reverse, drops MBK. Beautiful stuff. Snack's the only victim thus far. And Virtus.pro are 2 frags away from glory as Shocks in Existence bid to hold on to Titans reign in this game. Neo gets himself his hat-trick. Is going to do the dance and will come out the victor. 16-7. What a game.
I'm so confused. Because they 16-8'd Hellraiser in Frag White Masters, and then they come into this, they get put in overtime, and then they 16-7 Titan? What the hell? What is going on?
Right, Taz. They're a man to the good here, Virtus.pro, but that is massive. But Snacks is walking around and just walking in a Snacks Wonderland. He got to tell the trick of frags. He waited, and then he finished off.
And in the bracket stage, it would go on to take out French Giants LDOC and Swedish All-Star team LGB Esports in a close 2-1. And with that, they earned a ticket to Championship Sunday to their final hurdle, NIP.
That's a 3-on-3, 3-on-4. It's over.
Huge congratulations to Virtus.pro as they win $100,000 and the right to call themselves the world champions of the Intel Extreme Masters. Sebastian managed to chat with Taz after VP's victory.
Hello, this is Sebastian for ESGN News. I'm joined here by Victor, aka Taz. His team, Virtus.pro, just took the title. They just won EMS1 Katowice. That's the trophy. Give it a kiss. You're the man. You earned it, Taz. So, nice to have you here.
Oh man, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, the trophy.
Not only the trophy, but the comeback we made.
Oh yeah.
We were totally devastated for past 2 years of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and when we took the risk and changed the lineup, we didn't know how it was going to work out. But man,
it worked out really well.
Oh man,
you did a great
job. It's amazing.
Yeah, winning here in your home country, in Poland, what does it mean to you?
It means everything.
It means everything.
It was everything from the beginning. When this tournament was supposed to happen, there was only one target: get the trophy, destroy everyone who came here and think that can win against us in front of our crowd.
Yeah.
Our crowd is like 6 player, and
yeah, I've been there.
They're so amazing, crazy. Even when you lose, they cheer for you. If you do 1 kill, they cheer for you. If you do amazing round, they are exploding, and man.
Yeah. Talking of amazing rounds, on Mirage, I think it was the 20th round, you had Pasher sneaking up before B on 3 of them, getting a triple kill. How did you feel? I mean, that was one of the moments like, wow.
A relief.
You didn't notice?
I did. I didn't notice. It was like, it's so
Great
good.
relief.
I don't have to. It's like, oh man, if not, I will have to go there.
You don't have to
and
kill
die
them
again.
anymore.
So yeah, it was like, yeah, man, show them, boy. It was like when we saw that they are attacking B so much, so often, even yesterday, the LGB guys. I was like, why, guys? Are you crazy? I mean, you don't know this guy that there's snacks in Neo. It's like, yeah. Man, it's like this site is locked.
So, apart from this big trophy, do you have any other goals for 2014?
We want to win everything.
Everything. Go
We
to
are here to win
DreamHack, go to
everything.
Bucharest.
My guys deserve this. Great bunch of guys, especially Neo. I want him to get back on the top. At the moment, Pasha's, I mean, 4 guys are playing amazing, but I really want Neo to come back to the top because he took so much big hits from community, which he didn't deserve. He's a very nice guy and crazy talented, so my hope is that he will bring his A game, even though he's in-game leader. Yeah. But maybe because of that, he will be able to fix some stuff for him. So my fingers are crossed that Neo will be back, and very soon. If not, if he's not back yet.
Thanks for the great interview. Have a nice evening.
Thank you. You too, man.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Taz, for taking a few minutes after the victory to talk to us. And again, thank you to Sebastian, who did a great job. Follow him on Twitter at ESGN Sebastian. That's all the news we have for today. Remember, you can always send us news you want to share at news@esgntv.com. From Dan and the rest of the crew here, have a good evening. StarCraft 2 Arcade Edition is coming up next.